thinking? There is one specific word I'm looking for.
There is a need, innovative designs.
Yeah, there is a need. So how does one see need? How does the other doesn't see need? Observation. So that's
the way the person approached to the particular stuff.
He hasn't approached. He only went to look. So what happens when you see something? You form a opinion. So how is your opinion formed? Through experience and perception. Perceptions. So I like to get on perception and show you something else. I know this looks like very insulting, but it is not really. Because, believe it or not, children under 7 years of age, they only see 9 dolphins. If you know this picture. Can you see the 9 dolphins? He doesn't see the dolphins. Very conditioned.
We all need that innocence.
Yeah. So basically this is just an example of how we've been conditioned to perceive things and see things. And as a result of that, basically, our reality forms. Because what you are going to see, what you are going to notice, what you are going to hear and listen to, and what you are going to think and feel, it is going to form your own reality every single day. So I don't know what your reality is today, because your reality was formed through what you've been listening to, what you've been seeing, and what you've been thinking, and what you've been feeling. Right? So, yes, it is conditioning, and yes, it is arriving and coming from our childhood. And I'm speaking to a lot of you NGOs because most of the problem what I see is coming from there. It's very universal, but here it's a little bit more extreme as I found it by my experience. And basically we forget to look at things objectively. And this is one of our key points today, is to how to do that and how to develop that. As to go on that, what are these pictures show? What is your perception about these pictures?
Situation of pain and required situation of pain and required medical
pain.
Yes.
Correct. So it would be physical injury, internal pain, work pain, mental stress, emotional pain, loss of loved one, and heartbreak. Normally, this all transpires to us and we all feel it as pain. And how about this?
Accidents.
So what is it in one word?
Violence.
Violence. So what is violence? What does violence cause in the end?
Extremism.
Extremism. So what is it on the end?
End of
What
life.
is it result in?
End.
How do you feel after all that?
Destruction.
Distraction and or
Hunger, poverty.
okay?
Death.
Death. So pain. So do we agree on that the previous is exactly the same as this? Correct. Now let me just ask you, the guy with the gun over there, he comes in any place and shoots everyone. He puts a smile on and walks out. Whose pain was that? Was it his? No. He came in, he did a great job, right? Job done, smile, walks out. He didn't even feel a thing. If you were conditioned the way he was conditioned, that was you. So put your two hands together, that's not you. How lucky we are. So pain is basically perceiving anything due to a bad experience, and it starts in childhood. The reason why I'm speaking with you, because you have access to people to start teaching these. And how children experience life and have life experiences will be showing up in their adulthood. So once you perceive things as bad and it's pain, and you are going to start anticipating stuff as pain, and believe it or not, you start imagining it. And the more you're imagining it, the more is going to happen in your life, and you're living your reality in pain. And everything you see on this world will be seeing pain. And you won't be able to see anything else, but notice anything else, but negative things and pain. Does it make sense now why people always talk about negative stuff and pain? So they've been just conditioned that way. Okay? And basically, can you know, possibly, the other person's pain? Can you know? No.
You can feel it, but you cannot.
No, you can't even feel it. How can you? You pinch me. Do you feel it? No. Highly subjective. If the person tell you, kids can make themselves sick, and also you, in 5 minutes, then you can come down with the flu. It's very easy. Put yourself in a really bad state, start crying, all that. You will bring your immune system down and you will just get something because you want it.
Or you could have some sentimental emotions.
That's it, because you want attention. Ultimately, you want love and pleasure. So let's me get on to that. So what I found is mostly in people, the biggest pain is nothing else but their own self-limitations. So you will start saying, I can't. I shouldn't because I don't deserve it. Why should I? Why should I get up today? Why should I make a move? Why should I study? I won't go anywhere with that either. So why should I? Self-limitations. The biggest pain. Biggest pain. So basically once that happens, what happens to the mind of those people? And this little chatterbox starts talking in your head, right? How many of you have that? Anybody? Anybody? Hands up. You don't put your hands up, okay, I know you have it. It's common disorder. We all conditioned. At times we all do. So once what happens is excessive thinking brings, you need an unconscious rest because you are unable to have that chattering box. So what happens is you must distract yourself with activities which will break you out of there temporarily. And this temporary relief is all sorts of addictions. And what is the biggest addiction I found in Pakistan? Smoking, one, but there is one bigger one. What do people do all the time?
Checking.
Well, that's one thing. What do they do? Tea. So it considers to be what? Eating. There is always something about food. So then you eat and you're already talking about the next food. Why is life so bad, huh? So you understand? I hope I'm bringing a little awakening things about why you are doing things in your life. But that's all what it is about. So it just goes around and around. So you do spend your money, shop for things, buy things. It was great meditation. Until that, your mind didn't do anything. That was great. So how many of you do exercise to break yourself out of? Very good. You know, our Guru places about 99% of the people feel about exercises, poses, pain. It took me 1 month to get 7 people out of 25 doctors who now turn into a fitness enthusiast in 1 month. This is where we are. But it's a good start. It's a lot more than 20% which I expected to turn out. So it's pretty good. So let's keep going on. So pleasure. I put up some pictures which, by my opinion, and to me, feels like pleasure. But I highly encourage every one of you to start listing down the things so you are aware of it, what causes you pleasure without eating food and spending money. Why am I asking you that? Because when you get bored, and if you don't have these as a list and you are not aware of that, you go back and do the old stuff. So what do? You eat. Okay? So these are just a few things. Like fishing, my brother loves fishing. I can't really stand that thing. But anyway, that's his stuff. And